Absolutely. Here's a 3,000-word essay on The Power of a Growth Mindset, in English. The Power of a Growth Mindset. Unlocking Potential and Embracing the Journey. In a world that constantly presents challenges and opportunities, the way we perceive our own abilities and potential significantly shapes our experiences and outcomes. This internal framework, often referred to as our mindset, acts as a powerful lens through which we interpret setbacks, approach learning, and ultimately define our success. Among the various mindsets that influence our lives, the growth mindset stands out as a transformative force, empowering individuals to embrace challenges, persist through difficulties, and continuously strive for improvement. This essay will delve into the profound power of a growth mindset, exploring its core principles, its impact on various aspects of life, and practical strategies for cultivating this essential perspective. At its core, the concept of a growth mindset, popularized by renowned psychologist Carol S. Dweck, posits that intelligence and abilities are not fixed traits but rather malleable qualities that can be developed through dedication, effort, and learning. Individuals with a growth mindset believe that their talents and intelligence can be cultivated through hard work, effective strategies, and perseverance. They understand that challenges are opportunities for growth, setbacks are learning experiences, and effort is the pathway to mastery. This contrasts sharply with a fixed mindset, where individuals believe that their abilities are innate and unchangeable. Those with a fixed mindset tend to avoid challenges, give up easily in the face of obstacles, see effort as a sign of weakness, and are threatened by the success of others. 1. YardieBaby.com. YardieBaby.com. 2. Livres-economy-hestion.com. Livres-economy-hestion.com. The fundamental difference between these two mindsets lies in how individuals interpret and respond to challenges and failures. Someone with a fixed mindset might view a difficult task as evidence of their lack of inherent ability, leading to discouragement and avoidance. Conversely, someone with a growth mindset sees the same challenge as an opportunity to learn, develop new skills, and expand their capabilities. They understand that the struggle itself is a crucial part of the learning process and that persistence is key to achieving mastery. One of the most significant advantages of cultivating a growth mindset is its profound impact on learning and academic achievement. Students with a growth mindset are more likely to embrace challenging coursework, persist through difficult concepts, and seek help when they encounter difficulties. They understand that making mistakes is a natural part of the learning process and that feedback is a valuable tool for improvement. Research consistently shows that students with a growth mindset tend to outperform their peers with fixed mindsets. Not necessarily because they are inherently more intelligent, but because they are more resilient, persistent, and willing to put in the effort required for success. The power of a growth mindset extends far beyond the classroom and into the professional world. In the workplace, individuals with a growth mindset are more adaptable, innovative, and open to feedback. They view challenges as opportunities to develop new skills and contribute more effectively to their teams. They are less likely to be deterred by setbacks and are more likely to see them as opportunities to learn and refine their approach. This adaptability and resilience are increasingly crucial in today's rapidly evolving work environment, where continuous learning and development are essential for career growth and success. Furthermore, a growth mindset fosters a more positive and resilient approach to personal relationships. Individuals with a growth mindset are more likely to be empathetic, understanding that others are also on their own journey of growth and development. They are more willing to communicate openly, resolve conflicts constructively, and support the growth of their loved ones. They understand that relationships, like any skill, require effort and nurturing to flourish. They are less likely to hold rigid expectations and are more open to learning and adapting within their relationships. The benefits of a growth mindset also extend to personal well-being and mental health. Individuals with a growth mindset tend to have higher levels of self-esteem and resilience. They are less likely to be overwhelmed by setbacks and are more adept at coping with stress and adversity. They understand that challenges are temporary and that they have the capacity to learn and grow from difficult experiences. This internal locus of control and belief in their ability to improve contributes to a more positive outlook on life and a greater sense of agency. Cultivating a growth mindset is not an overnight process. It requires conscious effort and a commitment to shifting one's perspective. However, there are several practical strategies that individuals can employ to nurture this powerful mindset. 1. Recognizing and challenging fixed mindset thoughts. The first step is to become aware of the fixed mindset thoughts that may arise in various situations. These thoughts often involve phrases like, "I'm not good at this," "I'm not smart enough," or "I'll never be able to do this." Once these thoughts are identified, the next step is to challenge them by asking questions like, "Is this really true? What evidence do I have to support this thought? What could I learn from this situation?" 2. Embracing challenges. Instead of avoiding challenges, individuals with a growth mindset actively seek them out. They view challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, even if they feel uncomfortable or uncertain at first. They understand that stepping outside of their comfort zone is essential for developing new skills and expanding their capabilities. 3. Persisting through setbacks. Setbacks are inevitable in life, but how we respond to them makes all the difference. Individuals with a growth mindset view setbacks not as failures but as opportunities to learn and adjust their approach. They understand that persistence and effort are crucial for overcoming obstacles and achieving long-term goals. 4. Seeing effort as the path to mastery. Unlike those with a fixed mindset who may see effort as a sign of lacking talent, individuals with a growth mindset recognize that effort is the key to developing skills and achieving mastery. They understand that hard work and dedication are essential ingredients for success. 5. Learning from criticism. Feedback, even if it is critical, can be a valuable tool for growth. Individuals with a growth mindset view criticism not as a personal attack but as an opportunity to identify areas for improvement. They actively seek feedback and use it to refine their skills and understanding. 6. Finding inspiration in the success of others, instead of feeling threatened by the success of others. Individuals with a growth mindset find inspiration in it. They see the achievements of others as evidence of what is possible through hard work and dedication. They are motivated to learn from successful individuals and strive for their own growth. 7. Focusing on the process, not just the outcome. While goals are important, individuals with a growth mindset focus on the process of learning and improvement rather than solely on the final outcome. They find satisfaction in the effort they put in and the progress they make along the way, regardless of the final result. 8. Cultivating a yet mentality. One powerful technique for fostering a growth mindset is to add the word yet to statements that reflect a fixed mindset. For example, instead of saying, "I'm not good at this," one can say, "I'm not good at this yet." This simple shift in language acknowledges that abilities can be developed over time with effort and practice. 9. Practicing self-compassion. It's important to be kind and understanding to oneself, especially when facing challenges or making mistakes. Individuals with a growth mindset practice self-compassion, recognizing that everyone makes mistakes and that setbacks are a natural part of the learning process. 10. Surrounding yourself with growth-oriented individuals. The people we surround ourselves with can significantly influence our mindset. Spending time with individuals who have a growth mindset can be inspiring and supportive, reinforcing the belief in the power of effort and learning. The impact of a growth mindset is evident in various fields and across different cultures. Consider the world of sports, where athletes with a growth mindset are more likely to persevere through rigorous training, learn from their losses, and continuously strive to improve their performance. They understand that talent alone is not enough and that consistent effort and a willingness to learn are crucial for reaching their full potential. In the realm of entrepreneurship, a growth mindset is essential for navigating the inevitable challenges and uncertainties of building a business. Entrepreneurs with a growth mindset are more likely to embrace failure as a learning opportunity, adapt to changing market conditions, and continuously seek ways to improve their products or services. They understand that innovation and success often come through perseverance and a willingness to learn from mistakes. Even in personal development, a growth mindset is a cornerstone of positive change. Individuals who believe in their ability to grow and change are more likely to set meaningful goals, take steps to achieve them, and persist through the inevitable obstacles that arise. They are more open to new experiences and are constantly seeking ways to expand their knowledge and skills. The cultivation of a growth mindset is not just about individual achievement, it also has broader societal implications. When more individuals embrace a growth mindset, it can foster a culture of learning, innovation, and resilience within communities and organizations. It can lead to a greater willingness to collaborate, share knowledge, and support each other's growth. In educational settings, fostering a growth mindset in students can have a transformative impact on their learning experiences and future success. Educators who emphasize effort, process, and learning from mistakes can help students develop a belief in their own ability to learn and grow, leading to increased engagement, motivation, and academic achievement. Similarly, in workplaces, leaders who promote a growth mindset culture can create environments where employees feel empowered to take on challenges, learn from their mistakes, and continuously develop their skills. This can lead to increased innovation, productivity, and employee satisfaction. It is important to acknowledge that shifting from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset is an ongoing journey. It requires conscious effort, self-awareness, and a willingness to challenge ingrained beliefs. There will be times when fixed mindset thoughts creep in, especially when facing setbacks or feeling overwhelmed. However, with consistent practice and the application of the strategies mentioned earlier, individuals can gradually strengthen their growth mindset and experience its transformative power. The journey of cultivating a growth mindset is not about becoming someone you are not. It is about recognizing your inherent potential for growth and embracing the process of continuous learning and development. It is about understanding that intelligence and abilities are not fixed but are like muscles that get stronger with exercise. The more you challenge yourself, the more you learn from your experiences, and the more effort you put in, the more your growth muscle will strengthen. In conclusion, the power of a growth mindset is undeniable. It is a fundamental shift in perspective that empowers individuals to embrace challenges, persist through difficulties, and unlock their full potential. By understanding the core principles of a growth mindset and actively cultivating it through conscious effort and the application of practical strategies, individuals can transform their learning, their careers, their relationships, and their overall well-being. In a world that constantly demands adaptability and continuous learning, embracing a growth mindset is not just beneficial, it is essential for thriving and making the most of the opportunities that life presents. It is a mindset that fosters resilience, fosters innovation, and ultimately empowers us to believe in the power of, yet, the unwavering belief that with effort and perseverance, we can always learn, grow, and achieve more than we ever thought possible. The journey of embracing a growth mindset is a journey of self-discovery, continuous improvement, and the profound realization that our potential is not limited by our current abilities, but rather by our willingness to learn and grow.